Chappell Roan is just on a nonstop tirade of bad press. She cannot stop putting her foot in her mouth over and over again, and Brett is kind of here for it. He kind of stands. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. You might be too embarrassed to admit it.
No, I'm kind of like, she's too interesting to me for me to dismiss outright.
She just keeps saying shit that makes her look bad. First off, in an interview with The Face magazine, she talked about her relationship with Fame, and the quote is, "I feel like Fame is just abusive. The vibe of this, stalking, talking shit online, people who won't leave you alone, yelling at you in public. It's the vibe of an abusive ex-husband."
Okay, I want to stop before we keep going on. Yelling at you in public, stalking, sounds more like an abusive ex-wife to me, but maybe I'm wrong.
So she says, it's the vibe of an abusive ex-husband. That's what it feels like. I didn't know it would feel this bad.
What it is she's mastered the art of the try-hard, of the I'm not like most pop stars.
Is it that?
Yes.
I feel like Charlie XCX also kind of does a persona of that sort, where she's like, I'm kind of the outcast here.
Yeah, but she looks more like what a traditional pop star would look like, whereas Chappell Roan does not.
Right.
She fits the image more. Somebody mentioned, is she the new Bjork? Kind of, in a way.
Definitely not musically speaking, but in her look, her brand, her public image. Yeah, I mean, getting into fights with paparazzi, Bjork is obviously famous for that. Another moment that I saw recently, Chappell Roan said, "People in my hometown call gay people clowns. That's why I actually wear whiteface. Like, bitch, I'll show you a clown." Oh, what does that mean?
I don't even know what that means.
What does that mean? No. It's kind of frustrating because she brands herself off of this Midwest princess thing. I grew up in a trailer park. I grew up in Trump country, and I had an artistic awakening, and now I'm a drag queen. But I don't like this whole, putting your hometown down publicly as soon as you get famous thing. I mean,
that's pretty commonplace for Hollywood.
Look.
For, it's Jennifer Lawrence, like, my stupid parents.
Right, but then set yourself apart.
Yep.
That's what she's trying to do, right?
Yep.
I'm not like the other pop stars.
But it's not.
Here's some more comments from this same interview with The Face. She tells this magazine she is happy with her record deal in a very colorful way. "I probably have one of the best deals ever in modern music because I was like, F you guys, give me what I want, or I'm going to do this myself. And now I can be like, look at the numbers, bitch."
What she's proving is that the gender wage gap is a lie, and what you actually need to do to get ahead in Hollywood is to stand by your work and just walk away if you don't think you're being offered enough money.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of proves the point that, you can defeat the gender wage gap if you merely negotiate for yourself and assert your worth. Yeah. Sometimes it won't work out, but sometimes it will.
It is utterly delusional to think that she would have been able to do these numbers and reach that level of success on her own that quick, or not quickly, but in that short of an order. Between the time when she was offered a contract and where she is now, the idea that she would be in the same place now if she took another route is bonkers.
People seem to forget that Chappell Roan is not just some teeny bopper that just started out. She's 26 years old, and she has been doing music for many, many years.
Yes.
And only recently just got her breakout hits, right? Mm-hmm. And now that it's finally happened, she's like, "Oh, I bit off more than I could chew. Like, this is really not what I had in mind when I was dreaming about being famous." Because obviously, it comes with some drawbacks.
She is the definition of the annoying toddler, what did he say yesterday? What is it, little girl? Is it snarky comment or long sullen silence from Deadpool?
What is it about her that you find so endearing?
I can't. There's an authenticity to it that I can't put a finger on. It's just funny to me. It was the talk about how she still has friends that are Republicans, but then everything she says is to the contrary. And she's constantly complaining, but it's at least endearing in a funny way to me. Like, it's not boring.
Well, a lot of people are saying like Chappell Roan is proof that they don't media train celebrities anymore. She really needs to be media trained so she stops making herself look bad. But I think that might be
against
why
her brand.
Exactly.
It wouldn't make any sense for her to do that. If she started saying like, "Oh, I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so lucky to have what I have, and I just love all of you so much. Thank you so much." It would feel inauthentic. Now, what she's doing is still inauthentic because it's still a character. It's still a show.
She has the TikTok mannerisms.
Yes,
for sure.
Yeah,
but I think, that does actually make her more relatable to the normie audience because she doesn't come off as robotic. She doesn't have a training for years like Sabrina Carpenter, a former Disney kid. She doesn't come off like she knows what she's doing. And like, that is actually what I think you find endearing about her. She's just not polished. Maybe a few years down the line, she's going to learn how to conduct herself better and you're going to like kind of lose that charm.
What's funny about it is if she was doing it on her own and she was infinitely less successful, it would be less interesting to me because she would be just another unpolished indie artist who felt that their lack of success was a character trait.
Or was actually like a credit to them, to their artistic integrity.
I don't want to be mainstream. I do it for I mean, that's kind of what she's saying, right? She's like, I just want to do my art. Why is everybody going to bother me so much? It's lame and hilarious, and I find it, funny and endearing.
She made a couple of comments kind of suggesting that she doesn't want to try too hard at being relevant and famous.
She's literally like me. She's literally me, who's just like, look, you can't fail if you don't try. So she goes, I'm kind of hoping I don't win a Grammy because then everyone will get off my ass. See, guys, we did it and we didn't win. Bye. I won't have to do this again. Like, she's whining like a preteen, and I kind of find it hilarious.
Jeez. Someone responded, I think we just need to stop asking Chappell Roan questions for a little bit.
Yeah.
That would be helpful.
See, that's the thing, though. The media will love this. They'll want to ask more.
They love someone who just does word vomit every time they're asked a question. And also, another comment from her recent Rolling Stone interview where they asked her if she had plans to make a music video for one of her biggest hits, which is Good Luck, Babe. She says she's just too exhausted to deal with all that. She said, I'm too tired. It's a hit without a video. I have a top 10 hit with a lyric video. She's like, it's like cooler to not make a music video.
Here's the thing.
For my most popular song.
This was some choice that had to be made on high. She doesn't have a say in this, I'm guessing. Like,
I don't know. She has a great record deal.
If the label wants a music video, they get a music video.
She says that she has a really good deal. So I don't know. Another one said she was literally catapulted into mega superstardom within the span of 2 to 4 months. I don't blame her. I'd be tired too, especially because she's still on tour right now. Interestingly, though, her own fans were pissed at her because she skipped a tour date to perform at the VMAs.
Oh, shit. They just canceled one?
And it's like, who wouldn't do that? Who wouldn't skip a tour date to perform at the VMAs? Like, that's a huge moment for your career.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big deal. But at the same time, wouldn't it be more on her brand to be like, I don't need the freaking VMAs?
Right. She's so confusing. I don't understand.
Maybe that's what's funny.
Her.
It's not boring. Like, you can't predict what her next comment is going to be entirely.
She's like, F my fans, but also F the industry. But also, I love the industry and my fans.
She should do...
And my craft.
She should do ads for, like, Prozac.
Oh.
She should do mood stabilizer ads.
I mean, she would sell...
Big Pharma should get on the train right now. Get on the Chappell Roan train.
She would sell an eyeshadow palette like crazy.
That's what she... Like, her next album can be Prozac and eyeshadow. And she can have that dual sponsored by her own makeup brand and,
I really like her look.
Moderna.
I don't like the whole drag thing that she tends to do, but... I do think it's interesting to finally have someone with a unique look in the pop industry, because they all look like they have Instagram face. With the lip injections. She's someone who looks like she hasn't gotten work done. I don't know if she has or hasn't, but she looks like she's not gotten any work done, which is refreshing.
It's also intellectually fascinating to me to see where pushing back against the system goes in a country that lives as comfortably as America does. It's like, what are you rebelling against?
She's rebelling against the Biden White House.
See, that was interesting.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Like, if you're rebelling, and you're a 26-year-old white woman in America, what are you actually rebelling against? Like,
there's a genocide in Gaza.
That's honestly where it goes for a lot of people. At least it seems like a lot of celebrity women, right? Like, there was a story about Pharrell, who we just talked about the other day, saying, like, look, I think it's stupid when celebrities talk about politics. Yeah. Vote for who you want to vote for. Men seem to be kind of checking out from that. They don't want to fight the system. They just want to do their job and keep going. Whereas women are like, not only do they want to do their job, they want to then word vomit a bunch of bullying beliefs about what you should think and tell you, because they think they're helping people. That's how they push back against the system, ironically being promoted and perpetuated by the very system they're employed by.
Yes, well said.
It's fascinating. And
well, there are some who really don't do that.
No, I'm saying, but it seems that the net number of people that are doing it are women.
Look, we just saw Billie Eilish post a video with her brother Phineas for voter registration day, and it was the worst thing ever.
It was literally like she was reading a hostage note. She's like, hello.
The dangerous Project 2025 agenda.
It is true that this year, democracy is on the ballot.
Yeah.
So is decency. Please
and
push
our
back.
Reproductive rights.
Yeah. See, my dear Scream says Brett gradually realizing the truth about women. There's plenty of male celebrities that do stupid shit like this too.
Oh, should we just go down the list?
No, but my point
Stern,
is,
Mark Ruffalo, Mark Hamill, John Leguizamo. Who else? Rainn Wilson.
But it could be just because reproductive rights is such a big talking point this election cycle that it just seems like if you're from a corporate perspective, it's easier to engage women with causes because women are sublimating maternal instinct into third-party causes that have nothing to do with them because they're not having kids, they're on antidepressants, nothing's working out in their favor because the world is going to end because of climate change and all of these things. But it's funny because we're talking about somebody who's talking about pushing back against the system while being part of the system, as they all are.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.